James, it's warm.
Oh, too warm.
It's too warm for me. I don't know about you. We've come out to have a play with a few tractor pulling tractors today.
Yeah, a bit bigger than what we run at home.
Yeah, well, the engines are bigger anyway. But look at this. Just majors everywhere. The boys are just, well, they've been rolling and getting the track ready.
Yeah.
The grass was quite long for them this morning, so they've just sort of compacted it down a bit and got it ready.
First cut.
Got it ready for these beasts. What would you say is in that?
Another 6-cylinder, I'd say. I mean, the turbo on that, I mean, they're just ridiculous.
It's just...
The reek, though. The reek that comes out of these.
It's next level. Honestly, we've been watching them start up this morning. Just the smoke. Oh. We couldn't even see the first one. But that is, yeah, something else. But like you say, like they're all, everything's a major.
Yeah.
It's not much else.
There's one, there's a Deere, an Inter, and a Leyland.
Yeah, the Inter would be more up your street, wouldn't it?
Oh yes, what we used to at home, but...
Let's go and find it. What's that?
V8 turbo. Whoa.
I bet that makes some noise though.
She'd sound well.
I hope. He's about to get in the way now. James, that's a bonnet off a...
7810?
It's a bonnet off a Deere of some sort.
Wrong colour though.
Deere bonnet.
I'm saying that, we've got a blue JCB here.
Yeah, that's actually a Major underneath there.
Is it?
Yeah. You can just see the resemblance of a Major, look. It's got a JCB bonnet on it. Well disguised.
Fooled me.
There we go, something green. That's the Sledge, look. You noticed that that was a cab off
an old TX.
TX combine.
Unfortunately, I don't think these cases are pulling today.
There you go, James, that's up your street.
Cummins. L10 engine, I think she said.
Madness. Just madness. You'd like to have a spin on that.
Old 956 or something.
Wow. Right, Kate.
Hi, Tom.
You are the person that's got us here today.
I am, and thank you for coming.
No, thanks for the invite. It's great. Lots of smoke, lots of noise.
Yes, that's what we're all of action, rocking and rolling. That's what we want.
So, Kate, this is what you do all the time.
Yes.
Quite a lot of the time.
Yes, yes.
Tell us a bit about what you do then. I mean, obviously it's tractor pulling, but
yes,
where and when?
We do local steam rallies through the year. So this is various ones. Do a few charity events, raising money for various things, air ambulance. But the main thing is the difference between tractor pulling and the competition side. We're actually the sort of the starting off block. We're just demonstrating a bit. So we're using a sledge, pulling it, moving weight, building tractors to see how far we can actually pull that sledge up. But we're no competition here. It's just all here for a group of friends.
Bit of a laugh and
bit of laugh, a bit of smoke, a bit of fun and whatever. But
so where are we today then? Because it's a hell of a big place. There's a lot of tractors here.
So we are at Kelsall Steam Rally, which we've done for a number of years and very kindly asked back by Jeff and Marie Newsom. So yes, we are in a free rally field, getting ready to have some tractor pulling.
So is this quite a big show for you then, or?
Yes, it's probably one of the, well yeah, it is, it's quite a decent sized show. We've got a good line of tractors, 30 plus modified majors and various other little quirky ones in the lineup as well.
How long have you been doing this yourself then, Kate?
Oh God, get a bit long in the tooth, that's bad. We've had the Challenger Sledge now, I think probably 15, 16 years.
Wow.
We bought it from North, we had a little sledge to start with, got the bug. I went to Welland Steam Fair and saw the pull in there, just got hooked by it. I thought, I could have a go at that.
I'll do this.
So we bought a little sledge, which wasn't, it was like for the competition mini pullers, so tractors getting bigger and bigger, and we get like 4 farm tractors, 4-wheel drive, and we were struggling to get enough weight on them to stop them, so we thought we'd buy something a bit different. So we bought Challenger from North Yorkshire off the Dawes brothers, and we've then started doing local shows. Major is king because of the power it can take through its back end. I mean, by its gearing and everything.
Yeah. So we've just seen you start this up. This is your own?
My own tractor. Yeah. Yes, this is I will be pulling.
You just got her into line.
Yes, into line. So we've got a nice lineup of majors. So I'll tell you a little bit about it. Fordson Major. Most of them, if you go along, have got lorry engines in there. So this has got the 360, so it would be about 150 horse when it was in a lorry. Now we'd like to think it's double that horsepower. That's what we're aiming to do. So we just mainly because if I show you around the other side, which is most of them have, is that. A nice Bosch fuel pump is what we do. Some of them take it a bit more serious and put bigger elements in and bigger fuel lines. Mine's pretty standard. She hasn't got a pre-pump beforehand, so it's just that. But it does help, which hopefully you will see in a short while. And then I just have a tank with water in just to keep it a little bit cooler. So because we want to get as much down pressure as we can on them, we pull at different heights. So you'll notice on all of them, we have an adjustable hitch. So this is putting in the height from the a chain from the sledge onto it. And of course, the higher you go, the more likely the front comes up. So we ask for wheelie bars, which just stops you flipping. We have a kill flap on, just to, in case anything goes wrong, just to...
In case it takes off.
Yes, well, in case the sledge driver decides, you're a bit out of control, lady, we need to pull you back. What else? So,
wow.
Really?
Okay. Cool. So you're all set up? You've been here for a few days setting up, have you?
We came yesterday, brought the sledge. We've got a little bit more grass than we would normally like on the track, but we've got a good lineup of tractors.
Yeah. So 2 days of
rocking and rolling.
Pulling mayhem.
That's what we hope, so yes.
Well, hopefully it all goes to plan.
Yes.
Cheers for having us here, Kate.
Yeah,
thank you. We'll go around and see a few others.
Yeah,
and,
no, that's lovely. I should just like to give a little plug, because I didn't convert it. I actually bought it like this. I knew this tractor for a long time. Yeah. Hence the name Major Cock-Up.
Yeah.
And it was made by a friend who did it, so he just made a lovely job, and unfortunately he's just not with us any longer.
The roller's out.
The roller's out. Josh is on the roller. So yes.
James has got it on film. We're on it. We're on it. They're feeling brave enough to let young James have a go. How did you find it?
Not quite like the 10.56.
Too much power for you, James?
Too much power. I'll stick to my 4 pots.
Luke, already GRASSMEN famous, and we got him again. I spotted this. What is she?
She's IVK 180.
Just standard like?
Standard, yeah, standard engine. Just play with the pump a bit. She's got a bigger axle on the back to allow the pulling wise.
Have you just recently had her then, or?
Pulled with her to Smallwood, and we brought her down to see the breaker again.
And she does pull, like?
Yeah, she pulls pretty well, to be fair. Wow. She's got a nice big tank on the back full of sand. Put some water on it, let her sit down.
It's a bit different though, is it? You wouldn't often see one of these pulling, or?
There's a couple, but we've done it just purely. We've seen it on Facebook.
So you want to have a go?
Have a go, have a play. These tractors cost a little bit too much to really just buy one straight away.
Yeah.
But no, for what she is, she's good. Just give her a lick of paint, as you can tell, a good job on it.
I don't know, what's this, Luke?
Oh yeah, well, second coat. But,
come on then, start her up, let's hear her.
Then put the battery to him.
So, is that a safety feature?
Yeah. She is what she is.
Right, Ollie, you come for a play.
Yeah.
What have you brought with you today?
Because I said we brought some proper tractors, and if you turn around there,
Oh no, they weren't real, but not that.
So what they've said to him is, well, you can have a go on a major as well. So we'll see if we can get you on a major, Ollie.
I don't think my life insurance covers me. I've seen the videos of Kate. But you had a go yesterday, didn't you?
I had to go on, well, the one that says 7, 8, 10 on the outside. I don't know what it is on the inside, but
they all say major, don't they?
yeah. If I can do it, you can do it. So what have you brought with you today, Ollie? What have you?
We brought the 7830 because we've never pulled with that yet.
Right. And you pulled with the others, have you?
Yeah, we've pulled with this Scorton, was it? About a month ago.
Yeah.
And then we've brought the Fendt a few times, to be fair, this 936.
So
first time ever tractor pulled was here with a 936.
Right, yeah.
Not that one, but a different one. And I couldn't understand why they were pulling it so far. We turned up and I couldn't move, but they gave me a longer chain.
Right.
So I was like, can I have a go on the other chain? And I pulled it all the way to the end and up the grass bank. But yeah, they've worked out now what length of chain to give us to hold us back.
So are you going to perform?
I don't know. I mean, it's just a bit of fun, isn't it? To show what a real
it's a bit of fun. You've got a fair crowd piled up for you today, Ollie. So let's hope you don't embarrass yourself.
But we're not allowed on the main track because we rip it up, so we've got to pull next to it as well. Yeah. So we've already got another.
Too many horses, too much weight.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see what this does though.
Yeah, it will. Yeah.
It's probably half the weight this.
What is the heaviest here?
This is
going to be this go, wouldn't it?
Just short of 18 tonne. In fact, we filled it with diesel, it might be now.
Yeah.
17.8 it was the other day.
Will he stop you, or will you stop him?
I don't know.
So Ollie, are they all untouched, or have they got extra ponies?
They're all standard as far as we're aware.
Are they?
Yeah. I mean, these are difficult to chip.
So it's a true test.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, I mean, the plan is to fuel this up, but you've got to get a plug-in box.
Right. So, yeah. Well, it sounds like they're ready for you, Ollie, so get hooked up and let's see what you can do.
Yeah.
Best of luck.
Cheers.
Right, Stu, we need to make this quick because it's very hot in here.
Okay, that's done.
Oh, and I sunburnt yesterday. I don't know about you. I suppose you're alright.
No, I'm alright. I just sweat.
Oh dear. How long have you been sat in this seat then, Stu? How long have you been doing this for?
An hour.
Not today.
No. 14 years, 15 years.
Wow. And you enjoy doing it?
I do. I enjoy doing it for the people that come. They put effort into building the tractors.
Yeah.
And you got a responsibility for them and the people watching them.
Yeah, I suppose you've got to make it a good performance. People are paying to come in.
That's it, exactly.
Yeah. So I suppose you can control then how sort of good the show is.
To a degree, yeah.
So like, well, for instance, the majors, you sort of let them go.
Everyone's different.
Right.
And different tracks. You know, it's all different.
Because I don't know anything about it, like this is completely new to me, so how do you control how far a machine goes?
If they're going too far, I'd just start, there's a flap on the back and keep the weight going further up.
Right.
The weight determines, obviously as the weight goes up, it's taking the weight off the back wheel, so it's less of a rolling thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because all the weight's on a drag on the pan.
Okay.
And then if I still struggle then, I've got that flat to lower down. If they're really good, I have to put the brakes on as well.
Have you had one that good?
Oh yeah.
Nothing's beating you that though. That's the main thing.
Tank.
A tank?
A Chieftain tank.
Really?
Yeah, that beat us. But that was about 40 something tonne.
Yeah, so So what does this bit of kit weigh now then, that we're in?
As it stands now, it's about 13.5 tonne.
Because you got all your weights here on the front.
Yeah, there's about 4 tonne in the box.
There's a lot of weight in there.
Yeah.
So as we move forward with the machine on the front.
Forward, the tractor's on the front. I give them the wheels to start, which helps breakage. It's not such a sudden start.
Right.
Then when they start, you just leave the box going, and you can feel them starting to drag down. Well, you can leave it going and just stops them.
Right.
But you don't want to do that because they've come for a bit of fun. Yeah. So there you go. You just play with them, let them go further. If it's a bigger tractor on, you can alter the speed as to how fast the box goes.
Right. Okay.
Got 4 gears. We're in second gear now.
So basically you're in complete control of the machine then?
Yeah.
And if it looks like it's about to take off without you, there's a way to stop it, isn't there?
Oh yes. It's got a slip clutch on. If that box, just say for some unknown reason, something's happened to me, that box goes up and stops on there because the slip clutch there and the brakes lock on.
We've got a truck on the front at the minute.
Yeah.
Do you often have
I can
these?
just show you what I can do to him now, right?
Yeah.
Right, watch this. Right.
Yeah. Look at his face. You've upset him. Yeah. So you've got complete control over that. Yeah. He's savage with you, Stu.
That's it, got it.
Yeah. So you. Yeah.
So that's just showing you what you can do.
Yeah.
Now, you can do that with him because he loves it. Some people you do that with, they don't look after it. But no, but that's entertaining the crowd.
Yeah, exactly. You know, that's
a bit of cat and mouse, isn't it?
So that's what you put on to sort of.
Yeah, we do that to a couple of them, and they have a bit of a laugh. It's all about a bit of fun at the end of the day.
So there's no money involved in what you do here today, then?
We charge a fee just to get a 10, for that, basically keeping the sledge running, fuel and getting here, and a few administration things and the insurance. We have to have the insurance.
So basically, it's a bit of fun, really.
That's all it is. Bit of fun.
Do you do competitions as well?
No.
More serious? No. Well, you got a brilliant team around you, Stu. Anyway, I mean, this is like clockwork. Look, you got one coming down in front of you.
But we couldn't do it, Tom, without the team.
Yeah.
And it's like the tractors.
Yeah, honestly, you guys all together.
It's a whole thing. Like I say, it's a family-run thing, although we're not a family.
It's like a family. I mean,
this is no good being parked here without them.
No.
Without the team running it, they're no good with this, are they either?
No.
It is all down to team effort, and we're all as important to each other.
So the case tractors you got here today, then are they your own? Or
No, they're James Ashbrook's.
Right. Okay. So they supply you with a couple of tractors.
And the roller.
Help you out.
Yeah.
So you have got your own tractor there. You got fast track?
Yeah, fast track there.
So do you use that for moving this around?
Moving it about, yeah. And it's also there. If that was to break down, it's capable of doing that job. You see.
Do you go far then, doing this? Or?
Furthest we go is Buxton.
Okay.
Buxton, Rempston, that's Onslow Park. They're pretty local. It's just Buxton's the furthest way.
I suppose it's nice doing the shows though, because I mean, look at the crowd you got here. You know, it's a good turnout, and that's what you want, I suppose.
Yeah, Newark's a nice show, but it's at the end of the year, so you can't always guarantee the weather.
We're off again.
We're off again, yeah.
There's a lot of things to remember at once there, though, Stu.
You get into it, Tom.
I'm just watching you do that, like, and I'd be lost. I bet that took some getting used to, didn't it?
Yeah. On the other one, I had 2 levers.
Two.
Now I've got pan wheels, I've got the flap, I've got a brake on the box, and I've got breels on the brake and the winch. Luckily, I don't need all 5 levers at once. That would be too much for me.
All you need now is a bit of aircon. Let's let some air in.
Oh yeah. To be honest though, Tom, when the doors open and you go in, it ain't too bad.
No.
And like I open this window.
But we've got to shut the door because we're doing an interview and the noise would be...
Oh yeah, it wouldn't matter though, would it?
No, you'd be alright, bit of pure sounds if we haven't had enough the last 2 days.
Yeah. But I mean, like with this cab, the other one I'd be choked with the dust and the fumes.
I bet,
It's just an open thing it was. I want to train somebody else up on it, but until, like with it being new, I've just learned what it can do. You
sort of get the feel for it, I suppose.
Yeah.
You have to spend
you've got to get somebody on that knows the sledge, knows how it works for health and safety and everything.
Well, of course,
Plus the fact that you've got to be fair on all the tractors.
Yeah.
You've got to, like I said, people wouldn't come if you were stopping them short. Well, in 14 years of the other one, we never had a breakdown bar that one.
Wow.
On the other sledge, yeah.
Wow.
You look sweating, Tom.
I am very warm, Stu. Is there a way to fit aircon in this?
Yes,
for
there is.
future?
Yeah. I've got to put an engine
We need to
down.
get you a little USB fan or something simple like that. Oh dear. So we got one backing up to us now. So what do they do up the front there now then? There you go.
They're going to hitch her up.
Right.
They'll put the safety flap, the kill flap on.
Okay.
They'll be putting the chain in which desired hole, wherever. And then they'll give me the, when I see them walk off, they'll give me the thumb up. I go to green light, the flag goes to green, and away we
You
go.
control the lights in here.
Yeah, there.
Little switches. And then you got your flag man.
She's telling me now that's 5th gear. She's gone up a gear, so she wants a bit more help. That's what she's telling me. We work together.
So you guys have to communicate as well, yeah?
Only, I mean, like she said to me, can I go into 5th gear? And I'll let her. I said, you let me know when you go into 5th gear, because all that means is she'll need a little bit more help.
Ready for takeoff? Green flag go.
We're away. She means business, look here.
She does, yeah.
Tell all the wheels a bit more. Fire!
Go with the 4th and just go.
So what happened there, Stu?
I think there's a bit of driver over there, wasn't there? Oh, we're going again, are we?
Not in that gear, are you?
Hold on, Tom. Oh, she's slacking off. No! One more! She's great, isn't she, always? Old Tom, we're going to have another one. She's not giving in, is she? She's determined to break it, isn't she?
Suspended cab on for next year.
I'm glad we got rubber mounts on it now, innit? So if I hadn't given her wheels then, when she started bouncing, I lifted it up. That takes, when she bangs, the sledge will roll, see? Whereas if it doesn't, it's bang, 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 and it just smashed the tractor up.
Try again.
Fair dues, innit?
Yeah.
Would you rather see it
I'm
down
just
the
wondering
road?
how this one's going to go.
Just hold tight, Tom.
Righto.
Hold tight, Tom.
Got my handle. GoPro fall off the screen again. Go away. She's having it.
It's really smooth.
What's it done?
It's got trouble gears, hasn't it, look? There's a problem with that. I would say a tooth chipped off the ball gear. It's not looking good, is it? What's that for? What's that signal?
That's to film it.
No, you rotten devil!
It's alright, I'm
His
just...
false teeth have gone!
My whiplash. Gone red.
Fair dues, Gary! You didn't bottle it!
Oh dear.
You got us, Tom?
Not quite. He has now. So we're at the end here now, Stu.
Rightio, carry on.
Your man comes up behind you
Here you talk, and away we go.
and drags you back down.
Yeah. All ready for another victim.
All ready for another. What's the biggest you've had on the front then, Stu?
The biggest tractor puller
Yeah.
We went to a rally, a little show, and they'd got some competition pullers on there with that 600-700 horse.
Wow.
They were actually BTPA ones or ex-BTPA ones.
I bet you know you got one of them on the front.
Believe it or not, they're not a lot different. It's the weight, isn't it?
I suppose it is.
You know,
yeah.
they're only the same weight as these. Some two-wheel drive. All it is, they just start off a bit quicker.
The track takes a lot of levelling out every time you take a machine up.
Yeah.
You got a roller here as well today?
Yeah. We only roll it if it starts getting a bit loose or something like that, or it wants levelling a bit more.
Are these conditions ideal for you then, or would
Yes.
you? Yeah, this is what you want.
Probably a little bit warm in here, though, isn't it?
Well, yes, in here.
No. It's giving everything a bit more stick. Like the tractors were a lot hotter in these conditions.
Yeah. Do you pull through the winter as well? Do you? Or?
No, the last one we do is in November, first week in November.
That can sometimes be wet though.
It is. I mean, having said that though, Tom, we've had to cancel in the summer. We've been at this rally here. We've had the one day, then it's chucked it down and we had to stop.
I suppose you are up against the weather because if they can't get any traction, you can't.
Yeah, not only that though, it becomes dicey, doesn't it? The health and safety comes into it. You walk around, you're slipping about, the tractor slipping about, you don't know where you can end up, do you?
I suppose you'd soon bury this as well if you're not careful.
Yeah.
Not with a professional driver like you.
The worst we ever had it was the show at Beckley, and they were adamant we had to keep going, and we ended up like, the best way to describe it, we were pulling in the canal because we kept digging it out, kept going down and down.
So you're just like in a trench?
Yeah, so in a trench, and then when the tractor stopped, they had to go all the way up to get out. Couldn't get out the side.
How come it's mainly the majors?
Because they're strong. They've got the best back end gearboxes to take it. I mean, we had Nuffields on, but they're Nuffields, they're just soft, they're chocolate gearboxes.
Yeah, they are invincible, aren't they?
Yeah.
They've always been known for being invincible.
These, I mean, let's face it, Tom, these were built for like 60 odd horsepower.
Yeah.
And like
what have these got running through them?
That one there be 500 odd horse.
Serious, isn't it?
Yeah. You know, you think...
When you think about it, it's...
They have minimum breakages, really. But, you know, Nuffield wouldn't take this sort of hammer.
No. What is the general maintenance on these machines, Stu?
On what?
On the
tractors?
Yeah, on these pulling machines. You know, what would...
Changing the oil, keeping the oil change regular is one of the big things.
That has to be,
Yeah. And the Sledge, there's a lot of that, just greasing that and just checking over for any cracks in the chassis or anything.
Constantly greasing. Do you grease up every morning, do you?
Every morning, yeah. Just check the slides and check the PTO shaft, the slip clutch is all alright.
Oh, here we go, we've got the big 7/8 10.
Yeah.
This is the one you threw me on yesterday. Cruel people. Cruel people.
It's nearly steady though, isn't it?
It was, I enjoyed it. It was good crack.
It'd probably go a little bit faster than you went.
Yes, he said he put me in a low gear. He didn't want me taking off with his 7/8.
No, it sticks to the floor, doesn't it? It never goes up in the air or anything. That's what we've got the variation. Some people here. Now that John Deere there, he went yesterday, didn't he?
Yeah.
And from the moment he took off, the wheels never touched the ground until we got to the end. Me and him have got a thing going on that. We can get it so as I can balance him. He knows what I'm doing, and that's how we can do it. That's just putting a show on that.
That's you two, yeah. And you got the trucks here as well this time, and she was up on her back too.
Oh yeah, well that's the first time he's in 4 years of that truck. That's the second time he's got it up in the air, and that was his goal all the time.
How did you get into it in the first place, Stu?
Kate.
Kate. It was Kate that.
Yeah, we went to Welland a few times. She said to me, we saw the tractor in there. She said, "Oh, I wouldn't mind going over this." I said, "You're joking?" She said, "No." Just literally next few weeks we were working because we're self-employed. We didn't work at this farm, and there was this old tractor park there. And she said, the fella said, "What's that old tractor for there?" It's always parked off. It's that International 955 it was. Now this is the scenic route, isn't it?
We are going a bit off track here.
Yeah. And she come back to me and said, "Will you come and try this tractor?" I said, "What tractor?" So this tractor I've been working today, there's a tractor for sale, it'd be brilliant for tractor pulling. I said, "What is it?" It said International 955 with a Sedin Atkinson engine in it, out of a lorry. I said, "What's that been used for?" "Oh, they put this big engine in it for doing the farm work with." And she's go down the road and try it. She went down the road and tried and come. I said, that seems all right. Deal done. She bought it.
You brought it there.
She bought, it was Kate's tractor, she wanted. So she had the first tractor. And we went to a couple of shows with it. And we were at Onslow Park. And they said, this Sledge here, that it was all right, but it done its time, if you know what I mean. It's a really old basic thing. And they said, we're looking for a Sledge. Well, we got a little Sledge that we'd bought shortly after the tractor, but it wasn't up to much. And I said, all right, okay. And they said, we want you to do it. You're a Shropshire, Shropshire based in that. Well, you did. So that's what happened. We bought this.
Oh, wow.
And started from there. But it's all Kate's doing.
And it's grown, yeah.
I blame, when we first started, we were struggling to get into double figures of tractors.
Really?
Yeah. When we first started.
You wouldn't think that, would you?
Yeah, when we first started, we were only 9, 10 tractors, and they were all friends.
It was like a group themselves.
Just a group of friends, that's all we were. And we used to have Sunday plays at home, we had a field at home. And we just had a little track there.
I bet that field's been turned up a few times.
Yeah. Well, it was in the last few months when we've just built this, testing it and doing it. That's how it all started, Tom.
Wow.
So Kate is the backbone right from the first to now.
Yeah. But like you say, it's teamwork and well,
it is.
I mean,
as long as it's fun, I don't mind, and everybody's having fun. And to be honest, all these tractors are in our club, so we know the tractors, we know the people, and if I wanted help with anything, they'd be there helping. And that's the way it is, and we love it for that reason.
And then the stress.
Now he is.
We'll edit the stress out, it's fine. Everyone's having fun.
Well, now he's got no stress. He suddenly realised he's next in line.
Oh dear.
And look at him. He is such a character, he is.
Right, Josh. The man without the major. That's what we'll call you.
The Leyland.
Oh, tell us a bit about yours then. What is it?
It's well, I brought it last July, as it is, but the bloke who brought it off, I don't think he knew nothing about tractors. Sorry to say to him. It weren't running right. Did 2 turbos on the first show I did, took it to, because he got the oil feed wrong on the filter. It was going in the wrong way and coming out the wrong way, so it was getting no oil anywhere. It's a Leyland 411 wagon engine, so it's an old engine.
Yeah.
And then I brought it as it is. Basically, I've just done bits to it and put stickers on it and different wheels, because when I brought it, the wheels were full of water. It weighed about 4.5 ton. And
so you basically got a pull-in ready, and this is what you do now. You travel around with her and
just go round now and have a good crack. Yeah, it's a good laugh.
So have you got to have a big piggy bank to keep one of these running then, or?
No, not too bad, to be fair. It's just diesel.
It just keep on top of them.
Just putting the diesel in.
Yeah.
No, they're alright, to be fair.
What would she drink?
A lot. He's thirsty. I wouldn't want to go silage on it.
No, stick to 5 minutes of pulling and then
sit
by the edge for the rest of the day.
Yeah, that'll do, yeah.
Right, well, cheers for talking us through it, Josh, and best of luck for today, mate, and we'll see how you get on.
Try not to blow it up.
How did you get on with Ollie's tractors earlier?
All right, yeah, brilliant. Different.
Which one did do best?
The Class.
He said the
should
Class.
do.
He did
the
say the
heaviest.
Class, yeah.
And then the Fendt, and then the John Deere.
I bet it was strange having a big tractor with a cab up on the front.
We do get them, not very often.
He soon made it to the end on the major.
Yeah.
How come everyone that turns up here that just want to pop by and have a look, you end up throwing us on something that blows loads of smoke and makes loads of noise?
Yeah, but it's all a bit of fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, you've experienced an experience for you.
Yeah, certainly. I mean,
and we're open to anybody. You know, anybody. If they want to
joking aside, it's great what you're doing, and we've had great fun here the last couple of days.
Well, I'm glad you have, because we did. The moment is not fun, you wouldn't do it.
Exactly.
Because
he's up in the air. Oh. Picking up a bit.
Look at him shaking his head, he's not happy, is he?
He's not happy at all.
And I'm just helping him now. As he disappears in the smoke. That's what it's all about.
That's it, yeah.
That is just a pure example of what it's about.
It's good fun. Well, cheers for having us out the last
It's a
couple of
pleasure,
days,
mate.
Stu. We will
Absolute pleasure, Tom.
let
We'll
you
keep in touch.
We'll let you crack on now, and we'll let you concentrate on your
on my levers. Not on my dinner in a minute, Tom.
yeah.
I look like I've got anorexia in a minute.
No, cheers, Stu, and we'll see you next year.
Yeah,
I might bring my Major.
That's it. Bring Tom's low.
Yeah, but she's standards. Can I pull with the standard? All right.
We'll get you a ticket.
We'll see.
You see Kate.
We'll see.
We'll save you insurance and you'll be there.
Right, James, we spotted you on our way down. You've got something a bit different. You're sort of not quite as big as the other boys. You're keeping it natural and I like it.
Yeah.
So what have you got?
I've got David Brown 1212. I've kept it pretty original, just put some wide tyres on it.
Yeah. So what made you want to get into tractor pulling with her then, seeing she hasn't got one of these big fancy engines in? You kept it original.
I've been looking around, I've been to shows here and there, but all right, I want to do a bit of tractor pulling.
I do a bit, yeah.
But I'm a David Brown man at the heart, so I was like, I want to be a bit more different, and I'll try with a David Brown.
Wow.
So I thought I'll get the 1212 because it's hydro shift, so then it's like a power shift. I can go up and down the gears on the track. As soon as start bogging me out at the end, I can knock it up a gear and carry on going.
Blow some smoke.
Yeah.
And you've proved it. She performs.
Yeah, she performs all right. Aye.
Yeah.
Last time it was trial run at Smallwood first time, but now we know what gear to go in. I'm all right.
So not only is she a tractor pulling tractor, you can use it for other jobs at home as well.
I normally go take it round farm or put trailer on back.
Yeah.
And my other one's broke or it's raining because it's got a cab.
So she's multi-purpose.
Yeah, multi-purpose.
Oh, brilliant.
But brilliant. See how long it stays.
How long have you had her then?
I've had her about a year now.
Much work on her or no?
Not really. Where I went, the engine's a bit tired, but keep starting.
Keep starting and keeps pulling, that's all you wanted to do. Brilliant. Well, I hope you have a good day on it, James, and best of luck. Hope she stays in one piece. I'm sure she will.
All right, cheers for that.
Right, Dave, you've had a bit of a spin.
Had a bit of a spin.
Had fun.
yeah, it's my first time out this year anyhow, because I did a gearbox last year, so it's rebuilt and trying to work out now because we've changed the ratios, so we didn't really know what speed it was going to do or whether it was going to be too slow, too fast. But it did it, it's alive, so yeah.
So these two are yours?
They are. Yeah,
Tell us a bit about the main piece then. I mean, this is quite an impressive bit of kit.
Yeah. Had it back originally in early 2000s. It's a 5610 back end with the old Rubik's Cube gearbox, and then a New Holland T-Tech 66 Genesis engine in it, so 7.5 litre. But yeah, big turbo, big pump.
Takes some holding on to.
Takes a bit of hanging on to, yeah.
Yeah, she took a bit of smoke out.
Does a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all it is basically, just getting as much fuel in it. Because you're using the fuel really just to cool it rather than to burn, so
you did all the work on it then? You got a tour pulling tractor?
It's been a long old process, but I did sell it for a few years and then bought it back as it went over to Ireland, and then it's been here, there and everywhere, and I bought it back just as a back end again and built it back up again. So
you won't let go of it again now?
It's not going anywhere again, no. I'll sell the wife first.
So let's talk about this piece then.
Yeah. Fordson Major, well, Super Major back end, Super Major gearbox. Actually a D series engine, which is bought out the 380. Same again then, big pump, big turbo. Worst thing about this, there's a slipper clutch in it, so that takes a bit of getting used to because it's not like the normal conventional clutch you're used to on a normal tractor.
Right, yeah.
You have to push the pedal to try and make it slip to go, and you get used to it, but yeah. It works.
Takes a bit of getting used to.
They all take getting used to.
Yeah.
And the trouble is, every pull you do is something different. It's, you know, you think it's just going to get up and go, but it's not.
No.
And one time you might go left, you might go right. Yeah.
How long have you been doing this yourself then?
I started back in the late 90s. I was just tagging along and hooking on and running up and down and general skivvy. And I had to go on a mate's tractor then in 2000-ish.
Wow.
And then built mine then, first run 2003, 2004, something like that. The trouble is, it's a bit of an addiction. Once you're in it, it takes over your life a bit. Well, I met the wife through tractor pulling because my father was doing it. And,
oh, brilliant.
It's a big pulling family.
Yeah.
And the kids pull, they compete, so I actually compete with this as well in the British Championship. So
wow.
Yeah.
So it's something for the whole family to get involved with.
Something for the whole family to do, and then
that's nice though. To be fair for you guys, like
it just takes over. Then,
yeah.
so,
cool. Well, have fun.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourselves.
Cheers.
And I'm sure we'll see you again.
You will. It's our job.